Hey guys, it's back! I'm back. And we're gonna read our fucking poetry. The whole new level of, poetry. Okay, with whom will we start? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. I forgot their names. Monica seems to be... Okay, let's do a little recap here because, I just had a half-hour pause and I don't remember anything. Why is this happening to me? I might be suffering from some kind of advanced dementia. But I think Sayori was our best friend, Natsuki must be that little pink-haired chick, Yuri must be the tall chick, and Monica must be the robot chick, right? Okay, let's present our poem to, I guess, Monica? If you place that K with an L, it's Monada, which sounds really weird. Anyway, let's start with Monica. Always double check your work with the robot. That's what I do. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Yeah, you must impress her. Impress the tall, athletic woman. Okay, anyway, what's gonna happen? Hi, avocado. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always. On. Always. Reading your mind. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yeah, that's basically me, man. Avocado and me, we're kindred spirits. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, avocado. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. Except me, for I have no emotions. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Man, Monica is such a great fucking, like, team member. Not team member. Good leader, you know. She just pushes everybody to the top, you know. She wants everybody to get better. You know, that's a sign of a good leader. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Processing. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Who's Sayori? Oh, yeah. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those things in common. Well... Yeah. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Processing. Well, that might be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. What the fuck are you? Are you some kind of psychological robot? The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Dude, this robot, man. Look at that. It actually makes hyphens. How do you call this? I forgot. Good fucking robot, man. Because let's face it, someone who's good, athletic, smart, has a good social life, that's a fucking robot. Come on. Come on. You don't have that time. Okay? You gotta sleep, you gotta watch anime. You don't have that kind of time. You don't have the time to be such a perfect human being. So she must be a robot, okay? You sure you're not reading into it too much? Ah ha 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 ha. Silly hoop man. I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. Well, that's a good thing. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. Man, this robot has emotions. I can't tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Monica, is that an invitation? I'm
sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. Improvement must become more efficient. I'd love to see you try new things, such as data analysis, such as copying and pasting, my favorite activity. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
Thank you, Monica. You beautiful machine.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
No!
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Good! You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Programming will not allow me to not be confident. I am trapped in this endless loop of confidence. Anyway, that doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. Okay, she just punched a hole in the wall. See, the direction that spackle protrudes. The spackle. Okay. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas, always scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Okay, so that must have been some kind of incident in your life. Click to outside poem area to continue. Ah, okay. Man, she seems very... well... my retinas. God, will you think of the retinas? Okay, well... this is very good. I really like it. So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. It pleases the humans. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
It was a hole that I punched through the wall to check on my neighbor. I must you know what, just forget about it. Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Oh no, she's becoming self-conscious!
It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Oh wait, no.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly.
Monica, you shouldn't talk about that stuff. It's actually pissing me off. I just wanted more cupcakes. I thought there would be more cupcakes!
Get Natsuki to the oven farms to produce more cupcakes, okay? I will come every day if I get a new cupcake. Every day. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. What, change your oil regularly? Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. That's true. That's true. When I like coding games in my free time, and I realized that it's easier to start with something simple and go your way up, and to learn how the code interacts with each other, you just have to make stuff. If you don't start making stuff, you're just watching videos on YouTube like you are right now. So get up, subscribe, and fucking do the thing. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. You know what, Monica? You know what? This visual novel is actually teaching me a lot about learning and about being an accomplished person in life, man. You know what? I was coming in with the expectation of getting my expectations fucked, but I'm learning more stuff about myself. Maybe I should play more visual novels. Anyway, another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Is your programming malfunctioning? Because that's not normal when your arm is not moving. Okay, so just move your hand and go with the flow. Is she drawing letters? That's my advice for today. Monica's advice, TM. Thanks for listening. Cool. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, so I guess... You know what? Let's go to Sayori.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Avocado! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you're embarrassing me.
You must be seriously overreacting. Oh shit.
You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Don't we all, Avocado? Don't we all?
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Wow.
Sayori, you're useless. I need someone to judge my poem. And you're saying it's good? How dare you? I just wrote it yesterday. I just spat on my microphone.
Anyway, maybe even Natsuki's.
Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an avocado poem. And that makes it feel extra special.
Aw.
Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Well, it's super fucking, I mean... No, I'm getting a little tear in my eyes. Thank you, Sayori, for loving my crappy poem.
You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Avocado. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know.
Sayori, you could say that about anybody, to be honest.
Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. I think you're underestimating half the world's population, Sayori. Only half.
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. I just want to fuck all these kids. No, just kidding. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Aw, look at that. Aw, she's embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed too if I had to share poetry with someone else.
We'll see about that.
Okay, let's check out her amazing poem. Probably way better than mine. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I like this poem. I actually really like it. It's simple. It just makes you appreciate the little things in life. I'll rate it 8 out of 10. Why 8 out of 10? Well, I don't really know. I'm just gonna go for my gut here.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit.
Oh, wait. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you, baby.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Fucking Sayori. Never fucking change, okay? That's a nice girl. I'll pet her on the head. Okay, Is this degrading to women? I don't know. Even
though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing
me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time,
I won't forget.
And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
No, just kidding. Who should I show my poem next? You know what? Yuri seems like a very mature person who can wait. So let's go for Natsuki because she seems a little bit impatient. Natsuki. ...
Huh?
Well, it's about...
Man, this voice.
Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
I'm devoid of emotions. How can you not tell? So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes?
Uh-oh. Royal clash. Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Hi. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine.
Oh god, this voice is killing me.
Not that you'll like it.
It keeps on... I'm sorry. Oh my god. What a simple poem. She's trying her best at least, I guess. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. What? Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. 2 out of 10. Okay? Just because you gave back the paper. I'm very disappointed in you. Okay? You should step up your game seriously because these small ass... Like, I'm not against the minimalism of this poetry, but, you know, I'm just saying, Natsuki, you should write something that actually makes sense. Just saying, no, just kidding. I mean, it's... How can you get mad at her when she writes such childlike... I mean, there's some innocence to this paper that I fucking love. Because it's so simple, I like it. Why am I commenting on poetry when I know nothing about it? Okay, let's see what she's gonna say.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna...
I can't...
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
Oh god, it keeps on changing. How did I fucking do it last time?
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. so people don't even take my writing seriously.
Aww. What? Game! Why are you doing this to my heartstrings?
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeking everyone around you to do great things can be really disheartening.
Oh god.
So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
You're bragging right now?
Are you sure that's the smart thing to do, Natsuki?
But humans can try, huh? Natsuki? Okay, no. Sorry, I'm being horrible to her. I mean, technically no, but because, you know, she's just a dude, whatever.
I'm glad you learned something.
I'm so mean to kids sometimes.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah. Guess not.
Man, Avocado is trying so fucking hard to be nice here. I decide to humor her with the last comment. Damn right, you better. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if sorry about the names. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I mean, we should certainly encourage her to write more.
For a good reason.
Let's show it to Yuri.
Want to see my poem, Yuri? It's amazing.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Ah shit, was that her voice?
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick off on them, I think she said. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Damn right.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it also comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Damn right! She's a sweet child who doesn't need this kind of oppression.
I don't know. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, and that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, let's check out. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate behind the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
So, just by looking at this kind of writing, you can immediately feel that there's a sense of, metaphors just being fucking splattered around, just like some kind of diarrhea. No, just kidding. Ghost under the light. You know, it's being too edgy for me, so I'm just gonna give it a, 5 out of 10, okay? I really like the, Satsuki. Oh, fuck, what was her name? Not Monica. I like Monica's too. Monica's was pretty good. Monica, I would give her poem like a... What about a solid 6? Last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. So is this like... The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. So she's... Maybe the amber glow has something to relate with the light flickers of a candle, probably. So, I see where she's going with this, but I don't know, man. I just feel like she went a bit too far with the metaphors. You don't really get a sense of a real message behind this poem. So, yeah, definitely a 5 out of 10. The worst score so far has been Natsuki, of course, because she will never improve if she keeps on... You know what, I'm just gonna continue. Yuri.
I'm sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. It's a solid 5 out of 10. Even though it's short, it was pretty descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Are you insulting my intelligence?
I may be lazy, but I'm smart.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Avocado.
No, it's not. It's about your depression.
Well,
really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
Oh. She feels bad because I don't understand her shitty writing. Okay, I'm taking that 5, I'm turning it out in a 4. Okay, don't fucking piss me off again, Yuri.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture.
Duh.
In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
Okay, so she feels like she's not affecting the world around her. She feels helpless to time, keeps on... Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna psychoanalyze her. I don't have any degree or anything for that.
Okay. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really.
Man, she's really fishing for those compliments, isn't she?
Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs.
This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are... Oh yeah, that's her name, Sayori. Are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange... I was gonna say streets of paper, but that does not sound right. Sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. Am I dyslexic? Like, I've never been diagnosed that way, but... Oh well. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Oh my god. Retard vs emo chick. Who will win? No, just kidding. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Wow. That takes a lot of effort to smile sadly. Natsuki, wasn't it?
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Yeah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
What is this game?
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Yeah, like you gave up on this poem, didn't you, Natsuki? Oh! No, I'm just kidding.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
So you can say nothing that is nice. So there's nothing nice with that poem, isn't there? Yuri, you have disappointed the whole literature club. I guess I'm just gonna have to talk to Monica about this, and she'll decide if you're gonna be still in the literature club after this. Just mistreating one of your retarded teammates here is just overboard. Just way too overboard. My vocabulary is not getting better, isn't it? Okay.
I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
What? That's a retarded mentality, Natsuki.
Which people did, by the way.
So, your proof about someone not liking your poem is that other people liked your poem? So it's like illogical for other people to not like your poem?
That's not how the world works.
Anyway,
Sayori liked it, and Avocado did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style.
oh god. Oh god. They're fighting between each other about writing styles. And I thought being a fucking StarCraft 2 nerd was like the epitome of sadness, actually.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Oh no, she didn't! Oh no, she didn't!
And Avocado liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Oh god. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Guys, this is fucking happening. They're gonna fight each other. This game is gonna turn into a fighting game. I'm sure of it. That must be the fucked up part, right?
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Natsuki! You devilish fiend!
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Avocado appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Oh no. She had a response.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself,
I will deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh my god. Will the relationship recover anytime soon? Oh no, what's gonna happen? I'm so enthralled by this story. Oh, good thing Sayori's here. What was her voice again?
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Avocado started showing up. Wow. Keep talking.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little... Even the robot just fucking includes himself in the conversation. Nat and Yuri. Who is Nat? Oh, Natsuki and Yuri. I can't do two voices at the same time, so they both said this doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Unfortunately, I couldn't hide behind a crate or something, because they have like X-ray vision when it comes to conflicts that must be resolved by a tough man like me.
Avocado? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective.
Do I really have to be involved here?
Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
God, there's so much conflict in this story.
What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Avocado.
Wait.
There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Avocado?
Well? I think my mind just went blank right now because I can't decide which one is more... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? I don't know. It's not like I know anything about writing. Yeah, suddenly I'm the fucking expert here. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Can I just say help me, Sayori? Because I both think they're both right. Like you need simple words to describe. Well, you need this music is not helping. You need simple. I feel like simple wording. Simply wording stuff makes it easier to understand, but in poetry, like it's not the same thing, you know. Like you want a cooking recipe to be as simple as possible in writing, but a poem, like, I mean, I'm very tempted to ask help from Sayori. Should I ask Sayori? I'm pretty sure if I ask Sayori, but would they hate me afterwards? It's fine, it's emo chick and little brat. Let's ask Sayori for some help. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Oh yeah, Avocado. The diversion technique. Perfect for this kind of situation. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Avocado, you fucking devilish fiend. I love that word, devilish fiend. I'm gonna use it in my new poem. Avocado.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for both to interject their own feelings into our own conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
Oh shit.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes...
Oh god, Here it comes!
Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everybody to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so much feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because...
well...
Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Flying Iguana approves this message.
Sayori.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Okay, good thing we asked Sayori, the manager, to take care of this conflict for us. Phew, I almost had to take a stand for something, man. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off, completely embarrassed by the scene she just posed. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Completely, immersed in solitude.
So this is why Sayori's vice president.
I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things. But the humans, I cannot see beyond their chaos. But I'm not very good with people, for I am a robot. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. Because I am weak-spirited. Because I am a robot. As President Robot, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well. Oh god, these voices are killing my throat. I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see, but take a good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me.
Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. The robot gaze is just too strong. Her eyes glows red, and heat starts radiating from her eyes. The last thing I ever saw was the red light. I am now speaking from beyond the grave. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Yeah, it's all the transparency of being a robot. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. To get in those sweet, sweet pants. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Avocado, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everybody likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And now to myself in newfound determination.
Avocado, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go.
Sayori beams at me, producing a sharp kamehameha. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Sayori. About what happened earlier.
Eh?
What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. They're kind of being bitches, you know?
Does that kind of thing happens often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No. I don't hate him. I just want your opinion, that's all. Uh-oh, no, don't put on auto. I can see why they make good friends with you.
You know, Avocado. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Because you're always in your room all alone, staring at anime jugs and like deleting your browser history every fucking time I come into the room. It's a bit weird and yeah. I think everyone really likes you too.
Her voice is all over the place.
That's... Every day is going to be so much fun!
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I am. I just joined the fucking club for cookies and fucking free cupcakes. And now I'm roped up into this whole like fucking shenanigans. Whatever. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Can I fuck them all?
Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. That's a bit condescending. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes, because she doesn't exist.
Okay!
Yeah, let's do this. Oh, I gotta write another poem. Okay, let's use my inner child. Defeat depression, happiness, sing, anime, blanket, definitely blanket. Climax, love, infinite, empty, socks, spinning. I like spinning. This is my inner child responding, like trying to choose the first word that comes up to me. Fun, definitely fun. Pain, uncanny, play. Tears, scars, flee, hop, question, treasure, aura, incongruent, giggle, vanilla. I'm gonna go with treasure. Landscape, fireworks, peaceful, feather, forgive, hopeless, judgment, parfait, jumpy, together, judgment. Why did I choose judgment for some reason? Meager, kawaii, friends, silly, playground, graveyard, cute, chocolate, definitely chocolate. Captive, boop. Analysis, really? Heaven sent, precious, portrait, secretive, atone, puppy, charm, look, atone, yeah. Fantasy, peace, pleasure, hair, passion, bunny, breathe, kitty, poof, cheer, excitement, grief, unrestrained, melody, variance, sadness, fireflies, horror, color. I like color. Fluffy, summer, starscape, unending skirt. Oh, that's adult. Calm, jump, extreme, raindrop, smile. I'm good with smile. Insight, infallible. Oh, I like that word. Promise, universe, nature, bliss, alone, headphones, twirl, ambient. I like alone. Oh fuck! What did I just press? Okay, wow. There's gonna be one word that we don't know about. Massacre, whisper, awesome, bubbles, anger, death, fickle, prayer, ocean, kiss. None of these words actually appeal to me, so we're gonna go with anger because I am an angry person. Vitality, journey, childhood, papa, beauty. Are these the same words? Special, electricity, disown, party, dream. I like dreaming. Whirlwind, whistle, flower, swimsuit, amazing, holiday, fear, marshmallow, pink, vibrant. I'm gonna go with pink. Why pink, you might ask? I love the color pink, especially when it gets into those like red tinges and like mauve tinges. I fucking love it. Sorry about that. Dark, destiny, embrace, melancholy, cage, adventure, loud, tragedy, unrequited mouse. I'm gonna go with loud. Misfortune, wrath, crimson. Oh, I like wrath. Time, music, intellectual, family, tenacious, contamination. I like tenacious. Bed, dazzle, vertigo, lazy. Definitely lazy. I am a lazy person. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I was gonna be a lazy piece of shit. It's nice living your dreams. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club, that's the hardest part, honestly, when you join something new. Is that every day you have to get through that door and, you know, just fucking deal with the club, to do the activities that they asked you. I remember when I was a kid, I fucking hated being the new kid. Oh man, there have been so many memories. Well, I'm gonna stop it here. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm probably gonna continue a few more episodes. So yeah, hey Sayori, hi Avocado, bye Avocado, you mean.
Did that creature just speak? Computer, deactivate Iguana. How dare you!